All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the third war of season 18. We matched an Asian alliance. I cannot pronounce their name, but this is an alliance that's way below us in war rating, and it didn't seem like they were particularly trying too hard. They placed a lot of their defenders with suicides, which you'll see. It didn't seem like they boosted much, so it was a pretty bad mismatch in this war. I did not have too many fights. I also did not have any challenging fights. Um, but yeah, let's get into it. I did kind of want to look around the map a little, so I was on path 9 and then path 5. They were also extremely not diverse. I think we had like 6 Doctor Dooms just in my battle group. They had, I don't know, 4 or 5 things or whatever. But my first fight, Stealth Spidey. You'll notice I don't actually have suicides for this fight. That is because I plays defense, of course, without suicides and with Mystic Dispersion. And my second fight, if you saw a second ago, was a Nova. And that's why I brought Sim Supreme, was just for that Nova fight. So I boosted a little more for this first section because I knew I wasn't going to need to boost much for the rest of my fights because, like I said, I had pretty easy going this war. So I used a combat regen boost mainly just to save potions in case I messed up. Although I'm pretty good at fighting Stealth Spidey. I fought him a bunch. So the first hit got a nice little intercept, but he didn't evade. So there, I needed him to evade before I could heavy him. So I was able to land a heavy there on a pretty sweet heavy counter, and then another heavy. You'll notice that he has suicides. I actually did not notice this for a long time into the fight. If I had noticed, I would have slow played it a lot more. I think I think here's where I kind of noticed and started to kind of back off a little bit. Shouldn't actually got really lucky. He threw that SP1 right away because backup recovery kicked in, so he could have thrown an SP2. But even if he did, not a big deal. Just take a little block damage. This isn't a 6-star. It's only a 565. So got a nice little intercept to finish. And that fight is done. Very simple, straightforward fight. So the next fight is a Nova. And that's why, again, I brought Symbiote Supreme. He's a great counter to Nova because he gets rid of the Fury. The Fury is what makes him unblockable. So this is the Aegis Intercept. So I was able to get the Intercept charges off right away, which is really rare. So I was like, oh, sweet. Kind of the hard part of the fight is done, and I'm at 100% health with my combat regen boost. So I wasn't planning to evade his specials, just block. It doesn't do much damage, a couple hundred damage. There I got parried. He kind of Jedi Mind tricked me into attacking him. And then I just got backed into the corner, so through the SP2, or through the SP3, just to back him off. His SP2 is also a bunch of projectiles, but can just block those. And this is the only fight I'm going to need Sim for, so even if he finishes at 30-40%, it doesn't matter. So I need to bait out the special. Unfortunately, while I was baiting the special, my Fury went away, so kind of lost a lot of damage. So got the SP3 out of him, or the SP2 out of him. Get another SP3. And after this one, I'll be able to actually get some damage in, get some bleeds on him. And I wasn't running, I think I only had 1 out of 1 deep wounds, so not a lot of deep wounds. I have 2 Furies there, so that's kind of cool. I don't know why. But just bait specials, the backup recovery there kicked in. There he stood there, tried to bait me to attack him to intercept, to parry me again, but I did not fall for it twice. I thought that was going to kill him. That's why you have that awkward SP2 at the end into his block, but pretty straightforward fight. Doom is also really good for this. So then Enzo scouted this node, and we realized it was a Havoc. So I went in to get another charge with Corvus. We did have a Guillotine 2099, who's a better matchup, but I figured sacrifice a potion and get a charge. When you crit, he builds plasma, so you're going to see I detonate quite a bit. So let's see, I'm at 99%. Boom, 77%. So that kind of sucked. But the fight is, really straightforward. You just need to bait out one special two. Actually, probably could kill him without it, but I'm going to detonate again. Let's see. Boom, 56. But he's dead. No danger or anything. Easy fight. You can avoid the second plasma detonation if you use a Power Start 1, for example. Maybe you can avoid it if you let him hit you, actually. But this is the second fight of Path 1, the first fight of Path 5. You can see I didn't boost as much for this fight. I checked because I forgot I didn't use these 30-unit boosts, the 6-hour ones, because I didn't want to waste potions. So I think I threw on a 10% boost because the second fight was a Doctor Strange, and he is a control defender. So that's why I brought Thing. This Darkhawk fight is pretty much just a walkover. There's nothing to it. It's just a few parry and hit him a couple times. He's never going to throw a special in this fight. So every little 2-hit combo does like a quarter of his health, basically. I could have hit him again, but I didn't want to risk him getting a bar of power. So just wait out one unblockable, and then just go in and kill him. So really, easy fight, free tech charge. So that was cool. And then the next fight is a Doctor Strange. This is a rank 2 6-star. So this is a fun fight. So this is what I brought Thing for. He is kind of invulnerable against Doctor Strange. It's a really good matchup. I knew he had suicides going in, so I was planning on just backing off, baiting SP1s and just letting him kill himself. I kind of wanted to do this fight without hitting him. But there, I kind of got backed up. And I wasn't trying to hit him there, actually. I was just trying to hit him in his block, but I hit him. Got lucky not to trigger any crits. So here he has an SP2, but I launch my heavy, get the protection. That way there's no damage. I thought I got a parry off, but I guess I didn't. But I have my protection, so he can't do anything. So there I do get rid of it. That one was the most damage I took, like 1,000 or so. Here I saw I had 20 rock stacks. I went in to see if I could get the cool butt bomb finish, and I did. Probably not smart, but whatever. He wouldn't have killed me with an SP3 anyway. So my last fight is this little Mysterio up here. So this fight, this was kind of funny. It was really warm. I usually go jogging in the evening around like 8 o'clock my time. So this was at maybe like 10:15. And I had just gone out to jog because it was super warm. So I was outside when I did this. And I couldn't see super well because I jog, of course, without my glasses. So I did throw in a potion, just one of the glory potions. My only goal in this fight was to not let him throw specials and not let him heavy. So bait heavy, 2 hits, bait heavy, 2 hits. So started good. And then... boom, get heavied. So that was pretty annoying, but the plan's still the same, just bait heavies. I thought this SP1 would kill him, it didn't, but I immediately turtled up, bait one more heavy, hit him once, and that's it. So that's it for my war. No tough fights. My BG leader definitely taking it easy on me. But let's go to the stat sheet, shall we? So here's the stats through 3 wars. 20-0, same solo rate. Kill rate going up a little bit. Solo rate still going up a little bit. My power rating is almost 29. Right here you can see my ADR keeps dropping. What that means is that the average difficulty of my fights keeps decreasing. So every war I'm getting easier and easier fights. Whether it's a lack of faith from my BG leader or just kind of random chance. That's what's happening there. My power ratings, second still in the battle group to Brett. Third overall in the Alliance. This war costs 80 units plus 1 glory potion. So I've spent 2 glory potions so far on the season. plus now 1,120 units. So it was really nice to get a cheap war. 80 units is a lot better than 500. But if you do arena, this is actually maintainable, like 1,000 units in a week, plus probably how many in boosts? Maybe if you spend 120 units a war in boosts, another 300. So this actually is manageable if you save units and you do arena. But of course, you know, pretty rough to spend this many units. Had some rough fights in these first two wars. War number 3, kind of just a vacation for me, so that's always nice. So I'll see you guys next week in war number 4. Have a good weekend. Just kidding. It is not the weekend, it is Tuesday. Have a good week.